All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We were back on the saga of the David Brown, specifically the bearings. It has been an ordeal, to say the least, trying to find the bearings for this thing. And long story short, I can't find them. If you watched the previous videos, the spindles take two different size bearings. The inside bearings, the inside diameter is around less than a millimeter bigger than the outside bearings, and they don't have any markings on them, no part numbers or nothing. And all the research I've done says they're supposed to be the same. I can't find a different bearing. And I've spent the better part of a week. I ordered another kit off of eBay that did not give the bearing size, but showed in the picture two different size bearings in the picture. I guess it's my fault for not doing some more of the research, but they came and they're both the same size. They both fit on the outside of the spindle, but they won't go over into the inside of the spindle. So long story short, I'm just gonna have to put the old bearings back in it. You know, one of them's got a little bit of wear on the rollers. But I cleaned it out and cleaned everything out. I don't think there's any debris in there or anything, so we're just gonna have to go with it. And I don't really know what else to do. Besides, I guess I can do some more research, try to find the right bearing with the slightly larger inside diameter, but the same size outside diameter. But for now, I can't just let this thing sit in here. I'm gonna have to put it back together. So I'm gonna pack these bearings, put these hubs back on, and roll with it. So I did find on a website called Maze Hills Tractors, which is an English company, an option 2 is what they got that lists two different size bearings. But the bearing that it lists that is a bigger bearing is too big. And this is the bearing that I got. And it shows it as a inside diameter of 68 millimeters, which is too big. It don't fit. It's too big. It's 1.5 inches. And it's too big. But if I mic the spindles, the back where the bearing rides on the inside is definitely bigger than where the bearing rides on the outside, but it's like a millimeter or less than a millimeter. So it would have to be like a 36 millimeter inside diameter bearing. And I can't find them. Just can't find them. So right now I'm just gonna roll with it. We're gonna put new bearings. I got new. These are the kits I ordered on eBay. They both came with both same size bearings, 35 millimeter inside diameter bearings, and new seals. So we're gonna put new bearings on the outside, new seals, and I'm just gonna repack the old bearings and put the old bearings on the inside. So let's just go with it. Get this thing back together and get it out of my life for now. At least out of my shop. All right, I got the inside bearings in both hubs and the seals pounded in. I just use a socket and dead blow, drive the seals in. I got this one already mounted on here. I got the front bearings packed with grease. I just hand packed them. That bearing packer I got from Napa is real shitty. So, my bearing packed with grease. Get it in here. There we go. Washer on here. That kit I ordered came with new cotter pins for the king nuts, but these don't have king nuts. They have self-locking nuts. So I don't know if they were changed. I don't know if these are different spindles. I don't know if it's a different front end. I don't know. These were on there fairly tight. I can't remember what size socket I had for these. So that's it. I'll get these knocked out, locked in place, I'm gonna get the other side done, tighten down, and get the wheels on it, get the jack dropped down, get the front end greased, fire it up, and get it out of here. Okay, I got them both on. I just want to show you how these nuts work. So you can see it's split. It's got two different nuts. So once you get it snug, there's no play, but it still spins good. You gotta take one wrench and hold the nut on the inside and tighten up this outer nut, which I've already tightened it. I don't know if it's gonna go anymore or not. And that'll lock it into place. It's kind of like a locking nut, like a double nut, but it crimps down and squeezes those, pinches that nut and holds it in place. I got that one. I got this one. So anyway, let's throw these tires back on it and see how she rolls. All right, she's back on the ground. I still got to torque the lugs. I've already greased this pivot bushing on the steering. I was gonna repaint the breather cap black because it kind of stuck out, but with the bright white rims on it, it kind of matches, so I'm gonna leave it for now. So, I gotta get the four-wheeler out of here, torque those down, fire it up, go hook the push hog up to it and run it for a little bit. Work those hydraulics and get that fluid in there and get to flush out as much as I can, and pull it back in here and change the hydraulics again. I don't know if that's not high on my list of stuff to do, but it is on my list. So let's get those torqued down and let's get this thing out of here. Well, apparently the last time I cranked it, I left the key on, so the battery's totally dead. But we'll let it charge and then we'll try it again. Okay, we've had the battery charge on it all night long, and let's see what she will do. Give her the juice, give her the beans. Oh yeah. All right, let's get her out of here. See what she'll do. Push hog up to it and that's it. We'll call it done for now. I did find out some stuff. I got to look into the nameplate, and I don't know if you can see it. Come on, focus in. See, it says 990 UA, which on my limited search on the internet, you may have heard of it, the internet, it says that this is a Australian utility version. And I don't know how an English tractor built for Australia made it to North Carolina, but apparently it did. And I don't know if that has something to do with these, the fact that the bearings, I can't find bearings for it, or not. There's really hardly any information about a 990 UA out there that I've been able to locate. So we're gonna call this one done for now. I will continue to look for bearings for this thing. I'll contact David Brown Parts in the UK and see if I can figure something out. In the meantime, I think the 600 is gonna be next. I got some stuff I wanna do with the 4000 that I need a front end loader for before I pull it into the shop. I got some brush I need to push into the gully and some logs and stuff I need to move, so I'll probably do that sometime in the next 3 weeks before I pull it into the shop. So next we'll pull the 600 in because it won't take much to service it. I'll just change the oil, change the hydraulic fluid and oil and something else. What else was I gonna do? Oh, check the front wheel bearings. I'm sure front wheel bearings for this thing will be a lot easier to find than they were for this thing. So if you guys watched the David Brown ordeal, I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys keep watching. And if you like the video, subscribe for more farming content. I'm going to be putting up some fencing, getting some cows in the next month or so. That's one of the things I wanted to do with this bush hog, was I had to bush hog through the field in a spot where I'm wanting to run some fencing, so I got that on my plate. We still got to work on the sprayer, getting the sprayer up and going, make sure it's up to par, do some welding on that and some other stuff, and then be ready for hay season here in about 3 months, hopefully. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See ya. So if you made it this far, I just want to let you know that I did some more research on the internet, and the UA, the 990 UA, is used for United States. It was shipped over here from the United States, so it's not an Australian model. So just to set the record straight. And I got my buddy here. His name is Rhett Butler. Hi, Rhett Butler. Anyway, if you made it this far, there you go.